Both teams locked on 152 runs at the end of 40 overs, and it is going to be Durham to bowl the super over. What pressure! He has been outstanding with the ball in hand. There's one thing to bowl in the main part of the game, another thing to bowl in the pressure of the super over. No surprise to see the captain Rohit Podal back out there. He's played the innings of the match so far. And it's Kusha Patel who's at the non-strikers end. So they've brought the big guns. Patel was pretty sprightly at the top of the innings, but this man, he has been outstanding.
Proton EMA 7, intelligence that electrifies.
Crows closed that down very quickly indeed. That's good play.
Well, it's a really good start from Durham. All of these fielders are right on their toes at the moment. I know how quickly they run between the wickets. In the
That was
air.
a chance.
Oh,
All the way to the boundary. Vikram Singh couldn't bring in the catch.
nerves frazzled. I couldn't quite see if he got a fingertip to it.
It was a good stroke. How close was he?
I don't think he got a fingertip to it, just out of reach.
Well, a realignment of the field at the moment. We have a long leg going in. It's in the air, that's blasted away. That is a terrific shot for 6.
Oh, Bertel getting in on the action now, taking to the spinner. Big strike forward, and that was in his arc. And a man's just come out to the Portaloo, and the ball's almost gone in.
I wasn't sure you're allowed to put a fielder in the bathroom, but obviously you can.
We've seen everything today.
4th ball. It's high, O'Dowd comes across, he's not going to get there for the catch, but he will stop it from crossing the rope. And they take 2.
He's so good patrolling the boundary, is Max O'Dowd. Just having to make that split-second judgment, as he did down the other end as well. Makes the right call.
Michel Berthel who opened the batting, that's high in there. O'Dowd looking for it. He's setting himself just inside the rope, but can't get there. It's another 6.
We conceded 1-6 in all 4 of his overs, but now it's that elevation that he got.
Final ball in there. That is to O'Dowd. It's straight down. He's not had to move, and he takes the catch.
The Netherlands are going to need 20 to win. Just coming on as a sub fielder. Interesting. So it looks like Michael Levitt it is and Max O'Dowd. So they turn to a really pivotal moments. Of course, the famous Valentine's Day victory in Windhoek. That is the stuff of folklore.
T20 international cricket at this level. And this would be as sweet a win as they could find. Can the Dutch though reply? The Dutch have had the better of things against Nepal in recent times in one-day T20 match.
Proton EMA 7, intelligence that electrifies.
Over the edge of the commentary tent and the cameras, how about that to start?
Wow, that's why he's come out here, Michael Levitt. What a way to start this super over. It sat up And he put plenty of muscle behind that one. Oh boy. Yeah, I like the fact that our cameraman did not even flinch as well. He's hard. He's tough. Get ready, there might be some more balls flying your way.
Ball 2, 6 from the first, what from the second? Well, there was thinking about a single and they'll have to go back.
Well, that was just a little bit of a brain fade, I think, a lack of communication between Levitt and O'Dowd. It really does show what pressure does in a super over. They could have taken a single there. Whichever way they went, they had to communicate clearly. In the end, they ended up looking at each other, looking back, looking at each other. Doesn't matter now, but they've only got four deliveries left, 4 legal deliveries left.
The bowler in. Oh, that was high. The run is through. He'll be run out at the other end. Eventually, no. Well, pressure does get to the batting team. It gets the bowling team too. That should have been a run out and wasn't.
Well, here we go again. It is what pressure does. The hesitation, the lack of communication, but in the end, Karen Casey just couldn't gather the ball. It was very close. Umpire was right there on the spot. And in the end, they've just run through for the bye, but they need another 6. They need another boundary. They've only got 3.
Over. And it comes, it's absolutely hammered. The fielder is across. They're told they'll take 1, they'll go back for a second, but that's all they're going to get.
Boundary road edge, they are all on edge.
This is the pivotal ball of the match. Can't afford to bowl a wide. We'd add 1 to the tally and have to bowl again.
Max O'Dowd just looking at his options. He's just going to have to swing. He needs to find the boundary and cross it if at all possible.
And it comes. It's absolutely melted. That is heading for the city centre. That is a 6 of absolute epic proportions, and all still to play for.
Oh boy, do the rest. Pace on, full toss, thank you very much. Right, so 5 required off the last ball. So that means they need another 6, or else we're going to be going to another, well, they need 6 off the last ball, I should say.
4 would do it to the super over.
4 sends us to a super over again. Oh, can we keep? How are our nerves going to handle this?
Karen Casey. Well, he's been spoken to by Tendra Singh. The super over 6 will send the Dutch home happy. Anything less, and it's Nepal's day. There's the strike. The ball is heading to the boundary. Is he going to get there? It does. It crosses the rope. And remarkably, Nepal had hit 19 in their super over. The Netherlands have just done the same. Cricket, gotta love it.
Oh,
19
boy.
and 19. Let's do it all again. Throughout the day, you'll realise that some of these overs just get bowled so quickly.
Remarkable level of entertainment. Now, if this goes to a 3rd super over, it has never happened in international cricket. I would not put it past these teams to send us there. But we're in the 2nd super over. That in itself is rare enough.
Banshee. First ball. That has been a second super over in international cricket, and you're watching it live. First ball. Absolutely hammered, it's in the air, and that's not coming back in a hurry. That is a terrific strike. It's 6.
Well, that's why the skipper has come out. He's their best player of spin. I think they realised that was the direction Nepal were heading in. And what a great start to the over from Scott Edwards. Oh boy.
Just calmly played, read it all the way, swept beautifully, and that wasn't coming back in a hurry. So again, just some subtle field changes.
Oh, just having a word with Rajbanshi as well. Scott Edwards, if he gets the chance to play that slog sweep again, he will go. Got 2 out on the boundary waiting for that shot. It's with the wind as well.
Ball 2. There again, there should be 2 in this. If they're going to come back, should be quick. Now they decided against it. And Maxidou says, no, I'll take this one. Don't you worry, skipper.
Well, Scott Edwards in particular is very quick, but Irie, they saw who was fielding, and it was the Tiger, Devendra Singh Irie, herring in. There's no way they were going to test his arm. One of the best fielders in the world, in my opinion.
Maxidou took part in the first super over, batted well. Let's see what ball 3 shall bring. Goes for it. That's not coming back in a hurry either. That is 6, way over the boundary ropes, and this has been a terrific start to super over number 2. Maxidou, watch his skipper hit 6. He's just done the same.
Well, he went the other way. That was hung outside the off stump. It wasn't the worst ball, but it was enough in the slot for O'Dowd to send it onto the tennis courts. Just carved it away. Oh, they're not nervous. Not nervous at all.
They may well enjoy themselves tonight, should they finish this one with the victory. Ball 4. 13 on the scoreboard. That's a wide. So the score goes up to 14 and the ball will be bowled again.
That's a gift that they don't need to give away at this point.
They'll be going through the bowler's mind. That's a lovely stroke, got it cleanly. The fielder in the right position.
And that's what he's trying to do. You saw him bowl the wide, and you knew that was coming next. He's trying to bowl dry outside the off stump. It was full, and he could only really dig it out. They've got protection out there.
2 balls to come. If they can get a boundary from either, they're really going to set a test for Nepal. That's a full toss. There's a man out there, but it's going to fall short. They will have to come for the second, and they're quickly in. They'll watch the overthrow. That's well played by Kanakesi to check.
Oh, and it was Irie as well. They did test his arm, and on that occasion they get back, just couldn't get enough elevation, couldn't get enough power on that one, Edwards, and he had to hair back. It was quick, it was tight. Perhaps if the throw had taken off the bails. My goodness, right. 1 ball remaining.
I think they're going to bring in a pinch runner here.
They are.
So Maxidou is pretty quick, but really in this situation you want somebody who's even quicker between the wickets, and Michael Levitt is the man who's being called upon. So if this doesn't find the boundary, they will be running.
I don't know whether he might have tweaked. Did he tweak something? He looked a little bit uncomfortable when he made one of those shots. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that, if he's actually retired out. Hurt or retired out.
Here's the opportunity with the last ball. They need something off this to set a tough target. 19. Final ball. And it comes. That's swept away. It's high. There's a man on the boundary. He takes it.
It's the Tiger, Devendra Singh Irie. He's been in the action all the way through. And Nepal, they'll be back chasing 18. Safe as houses out there.
2 sixes in.
He's led from the front with the bat. Gonna coach, the new coach. Boy, oh boy, imagine being Stuart Law. You come in, you start coaching this side. No, it is going to be Irie. It is the Tiger. Oh boy, well he is really quick between the wickets. These two are the fastest, I would say. Certainly there's no one faster than these two running between the wickets, so that's maybe why they have turned to Irie.
Well, Kyle Klein is likely to be handed the ball. He's currently super over number 2. Kyle Klein with the first delivery for the Dutch. It's in there, it's absolutely hammered. And the crowd on the far side love the opening 6.
Again, how on earth has he got this ball there? Rohit Podal. Oh boy, just take another look at this. Down on one knee. He just flat-bats that. Again, a bit of a helicopter afterwards and sends it straight down the ground. Gee willikers, he's got to be seeing the ball well to play that shot.
12 to win, 5 remaining. And Klein has a little bit of thinking to do here. Well, it had to be said that the second super over for the Netherlands started with a 6, followed with a dot ball. Well, again, Scott Edwards, the wicket-keeper captain, just making some fielding changes. Singh is being brought in from third man to more a short third man at the moment. They do have a long off. Second ball to come.
Two on the fence on the leg side. Got a deep backward square leg. Got a deep mid wicket.
Klein.
Field up on the offside. 1 out.
Second ball in. That's a full toss. It's pulled. There's certainly one in there. They will have to stand by just the one. Good start.
Ashay, one of the 2 fielders I mentioned, out on the rope on the leg side. And actually he's done so well, because normally these 2 would have taken 2. So Nidamanuru out there as well. And Roelof van der Merwe still on there as well. Wise head. One of the most experienced Dutch players. It's just giving a few calm words to Kyle Klein.
Ball number 3. And the super over. Klein, plenty of pace, digs that in. It's deep, it's over. And that's going to be 4. And that is exactly where Vikram Singh was at third man. He was pulled up to short third man, and that's been a costly change in the field for the Dutch.
Well, he just flashed really hard at this one and got enough on it. I think we saw an almost identical one in the previous super over as well. And there it is, 7 to win, 3 balls remaining. What the Dutch need now, I think, is a wicket, because at least that would be a dot ball as well. But in fact, it's not. It's just the dots. They need a dot.
Well, if Singh had stayed where he was initially, he was to come in. He's now going back to third man. He would have made the catch pretty easily. But you've got to play the ball, and that's precisely what they did. Early now on strike. Found the boundary with his first. 3 balls gone. 3 maximum to come. That is an excellent ball.
These are the death bowling skills of Carl Klein.
2 balls to come, 7 runs to win.
Again, they need a boundary.
If this goes to a 3rd super over, this place will go nuts. Max been saying he wasn't ready, so Klein needs to start again. 2 to come. That's direct, it's through. They're going to try and run the bag. Is he going to get there? He's in to come back, but the dot ball is the most important thing, and as long as they don't bowl a wide, the Dutch will win.
Well, really intelligent there. Scott Edwards kept his head because the temptation to throw the ball, he might have got the run out, but he knew that there was no one there backing up. If he'd thrown it, then they could have gone for at least one overthrow. Really smart work from the captain there.
Well, how are you feeling? You're enjoying this, I can tell.
Are you kidding me? I live for this. I just love it. Look, associate cricket is just incredible. The matches are always so close, hard fought, entertaining. And we've got 3 of the best teams to watch, I feel, here. 3 teams that have gone to World Cups and beaten full members or given them a shake. Only a matter of time before Nepal does, that's for sure.
So the opportunity, just do not bowl a wide. That is the main thing for Mr. Klein. He doesn't mind if he gets smacked for a 6 into the Meldrum Gardens, because they would end and go again. So they can't lose here, the Dutch, but a 6, they would. Well, let's see what happens.
Oh, it's tense. It is tense.
Are we going to go to a 3rd super over? That's the question.
Coin toss. Flip it. Would not put it past them.
6 to tie. Klein comes round the wicket. It's high in the air. And it is absolutely taken down the ground. Somehow they've done it again.
Oh, what is going on? What is this side? Let's just keep playing forever. That's what these fans say. They're having such a good time. Don't put anything past them. History made for the first time. We are going to a 3rd super over, and there is nothing to separate these 2 sides.
Came around the wicket. It was a little bit outside the off stump. It was very hittable, and it was hit. That is a marvellous shot. And we're going to have to go round all over again.
Ooh-wee. Boy, oh boy, I might need a whiskey or 2 tonight after this. I believe the boys in orange have been outstanding today alongside the Nepal players. People wonder why they're so competitive when it comes to World Cups and taking on full members. Well, it's because they've been hardened. They are battle ready after going head to head in so many competitive matches on the pathway system in associate cricket.
So it's Podell and Ere. There will be the batsman for Nepal and Super Over number 3, Zach Lancashire. I think he's going to get the nod to do the bowling. Great scenes around this famous old ground. It's seen so much land between these 2. It really has been something else, and the Dutch continue to smile. And if you like your pressure, Zach Lancashire, who bowled so well, I mean his final over number 4 today, took a wicket and conceded just 2 runs. This will be slightly different. Wade Podell gets gets ready to take strike.
Well. What will this one have in store for us? I think I'm ready for anything right now.
3 of the 4 super overs so far have opened with 6s. Let's see how this one opens.
They'll go for it, that's for sure.
Jacqueline Cachet. That is driven, it's high in the air. That's catchable, and it is caught. That is a brilliant start for the Dutch. It simply didn't have the power needed. It's a dot ball, never mind the wicket. It's the fact no runs have scored.
Well, you knew he was going to go for it, Podell. He has managed to get the ball away so well each time, but in that occasion, oh, Kyle Klein, what a magnificent catch that was from him. Running forward, pressure on him, makes a dive.
Ball 2. 0 for 1.
Super stuff from Lion Cachet, and the perfect start to this over. Wicket dot. Rupesh Singh needs to find bat on ball.
Ball 3, driven in. Well, attempted stumping, but this is as good as it gets to start a super over.
Absolutely brilliant. They're just having a chat, and we saw they didn't go with Doran, who bowled the first super over. They've cycled through their bowlers, of course. Lion Cachet coming in for the third one.
Rupesh Singh had a 6 in his innings of 19 earlier. I wonder if Lokesh Bam might have been called upon as he opened the batting, and he was out for a duck before they went with a man in better form. Ball 4. Super over number 3. Has he got him? He has. He's gone. Got a tickle, taken by Edwards in Nepal, and in a world of hurt in this third super over. It's advantage Netherlands.
Well, I don't think Rupesh Singh is convinced. I think he's asking if anyone heard anything. Scott Edwards started celebrating straight away. Can you believe it?
Best that you can do, and Sandy Lamashani is getting there. So Lamashani, we thought he'd popped the headband on eBay, but he'd actually just popped it in his back pocket.
Do you know what? Just let me say, this isn't over yet. This is not over yet.
You take Nepal, I'll take the Dutch.
Oh, Majani loves a big moment.
Michael Levitt, knowing he needs just to strike a single, and his team will win. Lamashani in, bowls, full toss, that is up, it is a 6 to win. And the Netherlands on the first ball of super over number 3. Michael Levitt straight to the boundary, didn't hang around. Joy for the Dutch, disappointment for Nepal, but the winners this afternoon were everybody here to witness absolute history. A terrific game between two teams that required a third super over to separate them for the first time in history. Nepal and the Netherlands have gone to 3 super overs, and it's the Netherlands who take the win.
Smiles out there, they know they've taken part in something special. In the end, it was full outside the off-stump. You saw it almost took us out in the commentary tent. We've felt the pressure as no, they've participated in something special. It has been brilliant to watch. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're around for the